trying to figure this out, the software. I don't think I'm live on Facebook, and I need to be. Let's see. Hi, Eileen. Well, Ellen. Hi, Nicole. Dallas in the house. How y'all doing? Hi, Tawana. That's right, Tawana. Correct. So, everyone, welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's see. This live stream honestly was like spur of the moment. To be honest, I just wanted to go on here and provide some really great tips and tricks on how to do general notary work. So hi May. So I'm trying to see if I'm on Facebook right now. I'm making sure it's not streaming at least from my personal page. So that's great. All right. So if you're on Facebook watching, type something in the comments so I can see you. I see it on my side. Cash, Pamela, how are y'all doing this evening? Oh, thank you, Thursday. I did have a hair appointment yesterday. Hi, Michelle. All right, let's see why I don't see everybody's chats. Because everybody should do. There we go. I'm in there. I am here. Ooh, okay, I don't need that open no more. All right. So good, NJ. My hair cute. Thank you. Hi, Cynthia. Hi, everybody. So I am here today because I really just wanted to provide some really great tips and some little tricks that you can take with you for when you're doing general notary work. So let me know in the comments who here has done general notary work. They don't know what it is, or it's something they're thinking about getting starting, but they don't know how to get started. But just let me know here in the comments and tell me about general notary work if you know anything about it. Let's see. Hi, Pam. Guys, I'm happy that everyone's here. It's about almost 1 o'clock, and I didn't think nobody was going to hop on, but I'm excited. Let's see. Okay, so there's YouTube, and then there's everybody together. I'm brand new. You're brand new, Mr. CPA Hustles? Well, that's perfect because my live stream, I want to help you out here and tell you exactly what is general notary work and how, as long as you have a notary commission or if you have the desire to go get your notary commission, to be honest, general notary work is the way to go. It's absolutely the way to go. Ellen says she loves general notary work. So we have some people here who do general notary work. So general notary work is basically when you have your notary stamp or seal and you go in your local area just to notarize a really simple document. Normally, it's like something like I want to say school permission slips, doctor's notes. Somebody might write a letter and they need you to notarize it. Just things of that nature. Sometimes it can be bigger things. Like sometimes some people do deeds, trust, but it's nothing. It's not any type of loan signing. So with general notary work, it doesn't require you to print unless that's a service you would like to offer. But if it's not a service that you would like to offer, to be honest, it requires no printing. All it requires of you is to have your notary commission, have your notary journal, and you're gonna be good to go. And that's the basics, just to like really get started. So let's see, Mr. CPA. Hopefully, I did help you with that. With that, let's see. I'm brand new. I like general notary work. Oh, I became interested after talking to my loan signing agent while refinancing my house, and she told me she earns 3 to 4K a month doing that part time in addition to her normal job. That is really good, Mr. CPA hustles. That is really good. Let me. I don't want to forget my people on Facebook. Okay, all right, because I'm streaming live on two different platforms. So that's pretty good. But the money's out there and the work is out there, especially for general notary work. And a lot of people, to be honest, they do not want to do general notary work. And a lot of times, there are certain restrictions on why some people don't want to do general notary work. I understand it. Especially like if you're in a state where you're not allowed to charge travel fees or your notarial fees, you can only charge about $2 per notarial act. But if you're in a state where you are allowed to charge a travel fee, a mobile fee, go for it. Go for general notary work and get it done. It's very easy money. The appointments normally for general notary work, to be honest, on the I mean, if you're not talking and stuff, honestly, they're like less than 10 minutes. Like you can make $60, $70 just for our appointment, and that is just depending on your state and what you're allowed to charge. And there's different factors that come into place. Where the sign is actually located at, but it is like a really great thing, especially for people who may be scared to do loan signings. I know it's a lot of people who are nervous, but I'm telling you here, don't be nervous to do loan signings. But you really want to look into doing general notary work. Start getting your feet wet. Start getting used to talking to people and just being in someone else's home. That's why I encourage everyone to start doing general notary work as soon as possible. Just don't set your business up to do loan signings. Set it up to do it all. Even if you don't like really actually want to do loan signings, general notary work yourself all the time. Maybe you can add someone to your team who will do that portion for you and bring in income into your business. But, my point is do not just skip over it and look at it as something that you don't want to do or don't wish to do because there's no money to be made. Unless you're in a state where, you know, there's no money to be made doing it. But if you are in one of those states where there's no restrictions on your fees and what you could charge, I highly encourage that you go ahead and start general notary work. So I have a list here of items of just little tips that you need in order if you want to get general notary work started. So I'm going to do a few things, put some things out there. So this live is solely going to be about general notary work. So if if the questions are not pertaining to general notary work, I'm not going to answer them. To be honest, I may try to get to them at the end, or maybe I'll reply to them in the comments. But I really want to stick to what the topic of discussion is. So we're talking about general notary work, and I am going to go through. I have like 10. How many? I have 10 things that I want to go over about general notary work. So let's see. I want to take a look in the comments because I do love engaging with my audience. Um, that's something that I love to do. How to get my new. We have Latanza Woods. Good afternoon. New to get my notary public. Um, I'm assuming that you're saying that you just received your commission. Congratulations. Oh, my allergies are acting up, guys. I'm sorry. Let's see. Someone in here said that that's primarily what they do. Look, Tawana, I believe I am saying your name right. But Miss Tawana Brown said all she do is general notary work and it's lucrative. I'm telling you, the money is there. Nicole says she done some, but don't know how to maximize the cash return on it, like loan signings. Brittany does general notary work. Miss Clark, Chanel. Yes, yes, yes. How do I get general notary work? So I'm gonna go into some tips. General notary work that's like a really broad question. There's a lot of ways to get the work, but here I'm just gonna provide some tips on how you can get the work. Actually, to be honest, Miss Alpha Lady, I know you're not new to my channel. I believe I recognize your name, but you can. I have a video on. I want to say it's like top 3 tricks on getting general notary work. So you're more than welcome to check out that video. But here I'm gonna go into some stuff. So the first thing is if you want some general notary work, um, I'm not gonna do that one. I'm gonna say first know your laws, understand what you can and cannot do first. And I say that because, to be honest, a lot of people want to do general notary work, but the thing is about general notary work, to be honest, is you really have to know your state laws. Like, you really do. You really have to know what to do. And I'm only saying that because a lot of times clients will call you to notarize a document, and sometimes you probably can't even help them if they don't have an ID. And if you and you need to know, what to do in different scenarios and different situations. Especially if you're in a state where it's credible witnesses, you need to understand and know your laws about what kind of witnesses. For example, a medical power of attorney here. I'm located in the state of Texas for anyone who would like to know. But here for a medical power of attorney, you need two witnesses. But the witnesses have to be they can't be anyone that works at that nursing home, and also they can't be anyone who's in direct relation of the person given the power. Now that is very important. Like that's a law that you really need to know because you don't want to show up to this appointment, hoping to conduct the notarization. But let's say when you show up to the nursing home and they're like, oh well, the two nurses are going to be the witnesses, and really you have to tell them like, you can't do that. And normally, actually, the paper will tell you right there what kind of witnesses you could use. And to be honest, you're going to save yourself time and a trip. So it is very important to know your laws. It's also important to know your laws because you need to know what to charge. Some states have a really strict way of how you could charge per notarial act. They want you to have itemized receipts. Some of the states don't allow you to charge a travel fee. So before you go ahead and start doing any type of general notary work, I highly recommend that you go ahead and you study the foundation of your state laws. Um, Study acknowledgement, study jurats. Get the basics out the way. And once when you get the basics out the way and understand and know, not even just understand your law, but know your laws, you'll be able to do general notary work, the different scenarios, because there's so many different scenarios that come up in general notary work. And I know the biggest thing is a lot of times people look at you as they don't. A common community does not look at you like a notary. Like they look at you like a friend or something like that. And to be honest, like there's going to be a lot of calls where people know something is illegal, but they're going to try it with you because they think that you're just a regular person with a stamp, and that's it. Let's see. We're gonna get in here, get into these comments real fast. Yeah, Tawana says she love upfront money, and you know what? That is a good thing about general notary work. You get paid on the spot. You don't have to wait for no check to come in the mail or anything like that. You're gonna get your money right away. So let's see. Um, Let me see. Ohio can. Oh, so in the state of Ohio, Miss Abundant said you can only charge $5 per notarial act. In North Carolina, you need two witnesses. Hi, Miss Bell. Okay, so someone asked, can you charge an agreed reasonable travel fee with the client? So first of all, when you are charging your travel fee, first you do want to go to the irs.gov website. Now, I believe I did a video maybe 2 weeks ago where I actually broke down the formula on how to go about pricing your services, especially during for the travel fee. I believe I did go over that, but I will have to pull it up for you. But the IRS.gov has a percentage on how much you could charge per mile when you are doing travel fees. Miss Abundant Living. Hi, Sinclair from San Antonio. Can I go? So she asked me, can I go? Can you go over a good email for marketing? I can. I can. I couldn't do it on this video because the thing is about email marketing. One thing I can say is whenever you're doing any type of email or marketing, you have to know your target audience. And you will have to have a different approach for everybody. The same way that you will email market to signing companies is going to be different. How you email the title companies, how you market to your local community is going to be different. Everything is going to be different. So that is a video that I do have coming up next because I do study marketing and email marketing and things. So that is another video that's going to be coming up. I seen a question in here. I heard someone saying in Texas you're not allowed to charge a travel fee. That's not true. Mr. CPA Hustles, you are allowed to do it, but you do have to specify that you're charging that, and you have with anything that you charge, you do have to specify. Give an itemized receipt on what you can charge. Someone said, "Do you have a thank you, Kay? Do you have a price sheet on your website or in general notary work for your services? To be honest, no. I won't tell you why I never put. Only price sheet that I put on the website was the the Notarial Act prices because those don't change and that's regulated by the state. But I never put the travel fees or anything like that because, to be honest, the travel fee will always vary, and I never will want a client or a customer to go on the website and they see, oh, it's only $40 to come to this area. Well, I'm not sure where everyone's located at, but I know here in the state of Texas, there's certain parts of Texas it's pretty far out. It's even though I'm still like, for example, I'm located in Killeen. There's places in Killeen that could take 45 minutes. That's in the country, in the backwoods, Coppers Cove, Land Passes. Like these are country areas to where, so to be honest, I can't have just a set fee based upon the area. I have to know the city. I can't have a set fee based upon the city that the person's in. I have to know exactly where they're at so I can calculate my mileage correctly. And thank you for the comments. Thank you for the comments. So that's the first thing I did wanted to say. Make sure that you know your state laws, know what you could charge, know study acknowledgments, jurats. Have a really clear and basic understanding of what you can do. Even like know what kind of IDs you can accept. Know if your state allows you to take in expired IDs. And right now with the coronavirus going on, to be honest, some states have been lenient. They are allowing you to use expired IDs, but also keep in mind there's stipulations with that. I know here in the state of Texas, I want to say it was March. Anybody ID that expired in March or after March is still considered a valid ID. So you do want to check with your state laws. And to be honest, you can always go on the Department Motor Vehicles to see the updated policy on the COVID. And as far as like with the IDs, because some people are having expired IDs and they need things notarized, but they can't get their stuff renewed because the DMV is closed, and they're only going by appointment only at some locations. So that's all I have for that portion. The next tip is you want to make sure that you have a really good website. You can just get a simple one-page website. On that website, you do want to tell people the services that you offer, how they can contact you. You can even have it set up to where so how does the process go as far as setting an appointment with you. But you always do want to make sure that you do put some type of contact form on your website to be contacted, and also a really good phone number. I see some people websites, to be honest, they don't have no contact information on there, and they kind of just use the Google business listing as a way. But sometimes people just go to your website and they try to find numbers also. So you want to make sure that you do have a website, especially if you're going to do general notary work. The next way, I won't go over Facebook groups. So if you are looking for general notary work and you're looking for clients, I want to tell you now, join a lot of these your local Facebook groups. Your local Facebook groups are full of people who need notaries one day. I seen one this morning. I seen a lady needing a notary this morning. So if you're not in your local Facebook groups, join them. Now, when you do join them, that don't mean spam the group with your posts, with your notary services. Just go in there, make posts maybe once a week or something like that. Just a little nice post letting people know who you are, that you're a notary service, and that's it. But also when you wake up, sometimes check the groups because sometimes there's people in the group asking, is there a mobile notary? Where can I find one? Because to be honest, even though you have Google business listings and all these things on the internet, people love getting on Facebook asking the questions. And to be honest, some people won't even use Google, even though they can. A lot of people won't. And a lot of people do use these Facebook groups to find notaries, and especially like your local community, to be honest. So let's see. Yes, I did that, K to PA. Oh, you took down your prices, Miss Small. Let me know how it went when you took them down. To be honest, let me know how it went, Miss Small, when you took down your prices off your website. Very random, but it's reasonable to ask people. Hold up. Kay asks, very random, but it is reasonable to ask people to put pets away before you can enter their homes. Yeah, you can. You can. I mean, you to be honest, you can ask people to put their dogs away. Honestly, I mean, I'm not gonna say too much because I know we might have some dog lovers on here. I like dogs, but I'm not a dog lover. You know, if you I feel like if you just have a really big dog and your dog barks a lot, just put your dog away, please. I could deal with like little puppies and stuff, but to be honest, yes, you're more than welcome to always be like, hey, sir, just be like you just tell them you're terrified of dogs or something. I don't know, or tell them I don't know you're allergic. But definitely, I would always if something makes you uncomfortable as far as like dogs, just ask them can they put them up. You know, let them know you're scared or something. Let's see. So I already went over Facebook groups. So the next thing you need for general notary work, this is the most important thing that you will need. You will need some type of notary certificates. In case you don't know what notary certificates are, they either acknowledgments or jurats, and they're basically loose certificates that you can attach to documents. They also have them in the form of stamps. But me personally, to be honest, I just carry paper. I just carry paper. To me, it's easy. It was just easier for me to carry the acknowledgement papers to where so I can attach them to the document. And the reasoning for having these notary certificates is because a lot of times when you are doing general notary work, clients will not have the correct wording on their document. For example, a client honestly will give you a piece of notebook paper with something talking about, I wrote a letter stating my mom needs to pay me back, blah, 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 blah. You know, that's just how general notary work calls really go. And they're like, can you come over here and notarize this letter? um, I can come and notarize it, you know. But at the end of the day, before you even go out there, I always inform the client and let them know. Is there some, you know, I always try to get details of the document. I try to figure out did they write the document out themselves. If they did, I tell them the process of what needs to happen. So normally they will choose between what certificate they want, either an acknowledgement or the jurat. And once when they choose, then you'll give it to them and they'll attach it. You absolutely need notary certificates. If you're doing general notary work, that is like the top thing you need. Don't ever go out and place your notary seal on a document and there's no type of notarial wording on there. It won't make the document official. To be honest, it's just your stamp on a document and that's it. It don't hold any type of value or weight. You just had your stamp. You just placed your notary seal on there. And also, to be honest, it's to protect you. Because to be honest, somebody could go back and say something. Someone said, "Where do you get the certificates from?" So you can get them from the NNA. If you're an NNA member, they give it to you for free in the back end. You can go to notaryrotary.com and purchase them. I believe at the NNA. In case you don't know what the NNA is, it is the National Notary Association. You could purchase them from there also. So let's see. I can put the link in here for you guys if you like. But also too with your notary acknowledgments and jurats, they are state specific. So that's why it is important. That's why I said from the beginning, it is very important to know and to understand your laws and understand what is required in your state because every state is different. Like what people do in Texas, they don't do in Oklahoma. What people do in all these other states, you know, everybody is different. Some states are similar, but a lot of states are different. So that's why it is always important to know your laws. Let's see if I could type it in the comments. Now this is new. Oh, I gotta sign in to do that. Okay, I know that for the future. So after this video air, I'm gonna make sure I put the links in here, like for the notary acknowledgments and certificates, because right now I'm on this new program and I'm trying to figure out how to put comments in here, but I'm not gonna spend too much time trying to learn. But I am gonna go back in here in the comments. Let's see. Somebody said it was here. They was a dog lover. MNS Mobile Notary. I'm a dog lover, but I always ask everyone, "Are you okay with dogs?" MNS Mobile Notary. That is really nice of you, to be honest. That is nice of you. A lot of people don't. I don't hate dogs, but I know there's times I probably went to someone's house and I'm like, they got this big old dog. I mean, huge, and I be like, I don't. Can you put it up? They were like, oh, it don't bite. I don't. I feel like if it has teeth, it bites. So that's just how I feel. I do get nervous around dogs sometimes, but um, yeah, I do get nervous. So Miss Henry said, would you invest in the jurat acknowledgement stamp? To be honest, it just really depends on what do you want to be on. Like I said, I'll use paper. I'm all about paper. To me, that stamp, it's just more extra stuff I gotta carry. To be honest, I'm always gonna be carrying papers, and to be honest, you can put your notary certificates inside like a document protector. Like I'm believing less is more. I just don't believe in carrying stuff. That's never been my thing. So what you can do is you can put your notary certificates because you could print them out if you get them from the NNA website. Put them in document protectors, and what I did was I put them in the back of my journal, in the very back, so that way I always had them. I always had them with me. I don't no bag or anything. So if it was ever a moment, you're in the rush. Don't nobody has time to grab the bags and make sure your stamps in there. So you always gonna make sure you have your notary seal. So that doesn't matter. So I'll just put it in the back, and if I had an appointment or anything, to be honest, all I had to carry was a pencil case because I carry pens in there, a pencil case, notary journal, and inside my notary journal was my notary certificates inside a document protector, and I was out the door with my notary stamp inside my pencil case. So that's how I done it. Like I know people have bags, but I'm not a fan of like a whole bunch of bags. I'm not gonna lie to you. And especially with people's houses, and we got bed bugs now, and I don't know, it's just a lot. So Miss K the PA, does it have to be an official certificate, or you can get one online for free as long as it has the notarial wording on there. You can go online and get them for free. Actually, your Secretary of State website has them for free also. So you can get them for free. You pay for them. I mean, it's really all about what you want, to be honest. Some people like to spend money, a little bit more money just for them to look a little fancy. Let's see. I missed the comments. Congratulations, Tammy. Oh, Thomasina. Yes, I remember your name. Thomasina, she was our notary assist winner. So congratulations. She passed her exam. Let's see. I'm okay. What what are the exact certificates you carry with you? Both. You will carry both the jurats and the acknowledgments. Um, both of them. So Lucia, hi Lucia. I know you're excited about the training, so thank you for being here today, though. But Lucia said NNA have booklets and they also sell them in bundles, 100 certificates per booklet. If you're a member, you could print them out for free. Right. I seen, but a lot like to be honest, when I first started, I didn't have no clue. I was like a person. I'm a person. If I feel like I need something and someone tells me I need it, I'm just gonna buy it. Like I'm gonna. That's why like it's certain things. Like for example, I'm not sure anybody in here is like a shopper, but I can't have my cards connected to my phone or nothing like that. No convenience. No saving cards. Nothing. Because if I save some cards, what end up happening, I end up buying things, especially things I don't need. And I think I want to say I did end up buying certificates because I didn't know at that point in time until when I clicked. I'm like, oh, they're here for free in the back. And then I seen them down on Secretary of State website. One good one, to be honest, that I seen was the ones on Notary Rotary. They're really good. They're like little pads, and you can tear them off and attach them to the document, and they're really good. Let's see. Okay. So that is all about the notary acknowledgments and certificates. Next thing is business cards. Now, I did a video Saturday, I believe. I can always put the links later on, but business cards. If you're doing general notary work, you need business cards. Absolutely. You can use digital ones also, but to be honest, you need those paper, old school business cards. Especially if you're doing general notary work, I recommend after every client, leave a card. Hey, ask like, hey, would you mind if I leave you with my card? Most time people really not really gonna tell you no. Some people will, but if they do, just be like, okay, thank you, and keep it moving. But to be honest, I highly recommend that you get business cards, pass them out. You can leave your business cards at local businesses. I do have videos where I went into different places where you can market your services to, but only leave your business cards where they allow you to leave your business cards at. Some places are really strict about leaving business cards on their desk, but if you see a location where that it says leave your business cards here, leave them there. And one place I can say I've seen business cards, to be honest, I know it has to work, but someone actually left business cards at the car wash, and she was the only notary there, and that was great, because to be honest, a lot of people go in the car wash, and the way the car wash was kind of set up is like you come in and it's like a waiting area, and to be honest, the only thing to do in that waiting area is either look at your car getting washed, or look at the business cards. Like, they don't have nothing else in there. Oh, and the cashier. And you have to go to the cashier, and the business cards are sitting right there. And you're able to leave stacks of business cards. I know a lot of times, like nursing homes, they don't allow you just to go in there and leave your business cards. Like, please do not leave your business cards at people's doors just randomly. Like, please don't do that. Because sometimes, to be honest, not everybody even needs your notary services, because a lot of people are going to say, it's even in the Facebook groups, they're going to be like, oh, you can just go to your local bank or go here for free, blah, 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 blah. Which is cool. You can do those things. Like, you can go to UPS, you can go to the bank. But if you need a notary at 10 o'clock at night and you have to be at court, for example, at 7 in the morning, UPS store is not open that early. I know in my area it's not. So make sure you go ahead and get business cards. Let's see. M&S said, I'll check out the tricks to general notary work. Yes. Yolanda, I see the NNA offers business cards. I'm not going to lie to you, ma'am. I didn't even know that. But I recommend that you go ahead and go to Vistaprint. Or you can go to, what's that? Zazzle. Hold up. Zazzle. Hold on. I got to pull it up again. Is it dazzle.com or Zazzle.com, where you can create Zazzle.com. I think that's it. Dang it. I think I will have to look again. Oh, yes, it is Zazzle. I was I was close. So Zazzle.com and Vistaprint.com is the places where you can go and actually create business cards. Let's see. I want to see. So, hi, May. Oh, it's Zazzle. Yes, hi, May. Zazzle. It's like definitely a lag. I'm going to change that. And it was somebody else. Okay, so business cards. After business cards, invest in some car magnets. And this is for general notary work. Like, invest in some car magnets. Go purchase some car magnets. If you don't have no car magnets on your car, you need to get some. A lot of times people still, believe it or not, it still is a popular trend putting using your car as an advertisement. Now, some people are going. I know there's somebody's going to ask me about wrapping your car. I don't personally think that is a good idea. To be honest, because one, it's expensive to wrap your car. Two, you have to make sure you have the right insurance. Let them know that you're basically using your car as a commercial, as a business, basically. But I don't know about wrapping my car. That's never been my thing. And also, too, sometimes depending on where you live at, certain areas, at least with a car magnet, like, you could take it on and off. And they're really inexpensive, to be honest. So if it fly off, go away, lose it, you can always you can replace it. It's really inexpensive. But car wrap is really expensive. And to be honest, I wouldn't recommend a car wrap unless someone here in the comments has their car wrapped. And in case you don't know what a car wrap is, it's pretty much like when you see someone decorate their whole entire car. Well, they don't do it themselves. They go out and pay. You might pay about $400 to $500 to decorate your whole entire car, about your mobile notary business. So I don't recommend that, but I do recommend car magnets. Let's see. Who has a sale now? Zazzle? What? Yeah, Zazzle is really good. Zazzle, I think Vistaprint need to catch up. To be honest, someone said, "Do you technically need a commercial vehicle insurance for your car if you're driving out to people houses?" I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not an insurance agent, so I couldn't answer that question specifically. But if you do get that car wrapped, I believe you would need commercial insurance. To be honest. Okay, so someone said, Sean said, let's see, why are the comments coming up twice? If someone wants you to notarize a photo of themselves, how do you explain that you cannot notarize a photo? Do they need to write an explanation and then choose what certificate they want? So I believe that's the copy certification that you're asking about, Sean. Um, Sean, I'm gonna call you and I'll give you the answer, to be honest, because it is kind of like technical about the copy certifications. Again, Sean, I will give you a call, Sean. I will definitely give you a call about that. I think after, maybe I can give you a call tonight if you're not busy. Let's see. I think that's it for the comments. Okay. So, oh, you're missing comments, am I? No, just the lag really slow. So car magnets. Next thing is you want to take advantage of any free listings. So for example, a free listing such as Google my business, list my business, Google. Type in Google, put Google my business, and it should come up to where it'll allow you to list your business. And basically what that is say if, for example, if whatever you're looking for, if you go on google.com and you type in notary near me, right? When you type in notary near me, you're going to see people come up like in a little small block. They're going to be the first people that you see. Normally, depending on the area, normally like UPS is going to be first. And then you're going to see other like mobile notary services, other people below it. Those people are on the website because they listed their business on Google. And it is a process to get your business listed on Google. You need a Gmail account to do that. You do need a phone number, and they will ask you to put in your address. Now, they have updated over the years to where they allow you to place your address on there, but it's not going to show your address. Before, they had it set up to where you had to show your address, and then after you verify yourself, then they'll let you take it off. But you do have to put your address on there, and it's pretty much like a verification process. They'll mail you a postcard and you'll verify that, and after you verify your business, then your business will show up like everybody else's on Google. So let's see. So Cash said, I didn't know that signers could choose which certificate they wanted. Yes, they're supposed to choose. To be honest, you're not supposed to choose that for them. You're not supposed to choose that for them at all, Cash. They're, especially when it comes to doing general notary work. Now, loan signings is different. They already come with acknowledgments and drafts and certificates in there. Well, they come with the notary certificates in there, so you don't have to worry about that with loan signings. But when you are doing general notary work, like you, to be honest, like you do have to they have to choose and not you. It's not your decision. To be honest, that's why I said it's so important just to understand what you have to do, your job and your duties. Because at the end of the day, your duty, your job is to verify the identity of the signers. That they say who they say they are, and also you witness their signatures. That is your job. So anything else that requires, I look at it like if it requires like too much thinking, it's probably not your job. Like almost, to be honest. Let's see. So Yolanda said, I recently set up, congratulations, Yolanda, for setting up your Google business. A lot of people are having a hard time doing that, but congratulations to you. Even though, to be honest, like, I want to tell you something. Make sure you congratulate yourselves on these small wins. Because these small wins going to lead you to a big win. So congratulations to you, Yolanda. She said, I recently set up my Google business, but I haven't finished the complete profile because I'm waiting on more instructions from the workshop. Yolanda, I'm more than welcome to help you. I do recognize your name. Did you set up a coaching call with me? I sent out some emails and everything today. But to be honest, on that, let me see, hold on. On that profile, like you really don't need too much on there. Like to be honest, it's not like a Facebook profile, so it's not like you need a whole lot on there. But Yolanda, I can reach out to you. I'm just gonna write down your name because I know I have Sean, Yolanda. I know I have Yolanda and Sean. Let's see. And I'm not sure when you signed up. Okay, Yolanda, let me know when you had signed up because I can look to see. Let me see. I can look to see when you actually signed up too, to see if you even receiving the emails. But your name does look mighty familiar. Okay, so let's see. Someone said, I'm eager to network with local commissions. Oh, commission notaries in the Marlita area. Um, Nico, a lot of times people do not really be working with people, to be honest. Not really. Not local notaries. They tend to act funny. Yolanda. Yes, I think I have two Yolandas though also. So let's see. All right. I set up my Google business and started receiving hundreds of spam calls. You with that Google business so with that Google business number, you will receive a lot of spam calls, to be honest, but I always just block the a lot of times they start calling from the same number, so I always just block them. And you can do that in the Google Voice app. Let's see. Can you explain notary public and commission? Sir, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't understand your question. Yes and no. Duh. My name is spelled. I already have that. How do we set up a call, mentorship call? I just signed up into your live. I'm in the Round Rock area. Okay. Um, Shanika, I believe I don't know. I'll have to look and see if you're getting the emails, but I did send out the links and everything. Okay. Oh, Yolanda, you just signed up. Okay, so you're good to go, Yolanda. No, you're good to go. I see you right here. You know what? Did you? I think you sent me a message yesterday or last week or something, but I know you just recently sent me something, and I did reply back to you, right? Okay. Someone asked a question. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Shanika, I just signed in to your live. Okay, so I only have mentoring calls for students, so hopefully that answered your question. I'm not sure if you're a student or not, but I can write it down. Shanika, Nicole, and I'm going to answer that question at the end, Miss K, about the apostille services, because right now I am focused on the general notary work. Got a little sidetracked, but not too much. But um, I will answer that probably at the end. Let's see, free listings. Next thing is you want to make sure if you're doing any type of general notary work that you have a way that you are sending invoices and also accepting payments. Now, on most of the states, I'm pretty sure all the states are fair across the board on this, but you need to have show when you are giving receipts to clients for general notary work is you want to have an itemized receipt. You want to show the customer, especially if you're in a state where you are charging a travel fee for the service, you do want to have on there how much you charge for the notarial act, and then also how much you charge for the travel fee. It has to be separate and it has to be itemized. You can't have it as all as one. You can't send the receipts, notary services, $60. You know, you can't do that. They have to be itemized. That's by the state law. So if you don't have that set up, you do want to make sure that you, when you are writing receipts, sending them, however you're doing them, you do want to make sure that you are itemizing them. Let's see. Okay. Where do Okay. What I like about Google Voice is that even if I'm on a call, the phone will ring out loud. Okay, so this is Miss Small. She uses Google Voice for her business. She said, "What I like about Google Voice is that even if I'm on a call, the phone will ring out loud. I love that, so I never miss anything. It costs me nothing to hang up on solicitors. Yeah, it is a lot of spam, but I definitely block a lot of numbers too on the spam, and it kind of helps, but also too, use the spam callers like call from like kind of like the same numbers a little bit. For example, like what I noticed, what they do is it will be like the same number, like so it will be the same first three numbers, not the so the area code will be the same, and then those first three numbers will be the same too. And anytime I see like something that's the same, almost identical to my number, to be honest, I don't even answer it because I know it's a spam call. So that's a tip. If you don't like answering spam, if it looks like identical to your number, like to be honest, I would definitely not even answer it. If it's too identical, just I wouldn't answer it. Let's see. Someone said, "Do you have suggestions about soliciting doctor offices about notary services?" First of all, to be honest, if you're going to solicit any type of doctor offices, you have to find out is do they even need notaries there. Some of them don't. To be honest, some of them have no need to have a notary around. To be honest, so I would definitely look to see if there's a need. Now, say for example, if you received a phone call to go to a doctor's office and you feel like okay this is something that they need on the regular, then you will inquire. But to be honest, you really have to you got to figure out if the doctor need it. Some doctors, they're self-practice, so they don't even have a lot of clients or anything like that, so you have to figure out is there even a need for your service at that particular location. Let's see. Mm-mm-mm. Someone said, is there a software or an app that will help create receipts? Square, the Square app. That's what I use. Square app. If you want to create invoices or anything like that. Let's see. Do. All right. Let's see. Next question. I already said a way to accept payments. And then this is one more thing. So the last thing. Is this the last thing? It might be one more. It might be one more. So the last thing is with hold up. Okay, so the last thing, well, it might not be the last, but if you're doing general notary work, to be honest, and you have everything set up, you got your Google business page and everything, make sure you are getting reviews on that page. How I tell everybody, as soon as you leave the appointment, have the link ready. I save it. I had to save it in my phone where I sent the link. You can go on the Google Business website and you can have the link sent to your phone. I saved the link in my notes, like on my notepad on my iPhone, and I have it saved in there to where so the minute I leave that appointment, I ask them to leave me a review when I'm there. But not only that, as soon as I get in the car, I send a text message like, "Hey, thank you for your service. Please leave me a review here." And to be honest, it would always work. So if you don't have reviews on your website, go get some. It helps you. One, people know that you're in service. Two, it brings you up there at the top as a Google business listing because when you look up notary, there's going to be maybe about, I would say it's going to be at least 15 people on there. Even though there's a whole lot of notary, there's going to be 15 people at least listed as notary services. Now, all those 15 people, some of them not going to have reviews. Some of them going to have bad reviews. And if you don't have no reviews, they move you down. So if a person has 10, like 30 reviews, they're going to have that person at the top because they know that person's in business. And Google tracks everything. In case you don't know, Google tracks everything. They track all your analytics. They track your phone calls. They track the type of people that call. They track patterns. They track every single thing. But the thing is, if you don't have reviews on your business page, you're not going to get listed up there at the top. So if you don't have no reviews on your page, go get some. Go get some. People look at reviews. Sometimes they look at it to see your service, but a lot of times if they're looking for notary work, they're looking like just to see do who working, because there's a lot of notaries that's not working. There's people who list their business on there and they don't even do general notary work. They only do loan signings, but they're listed up there. They're listed up there, but they don't do general notary work. So in order to bypass those people, is get business reviews. Every client, like for every client, you should send a link. Every single client, send a Google Business link. I mean a Google Business review link to that client, and you'll start get reviews. It will take a little time, but as long as you're consistent and you're always sending that link, people are going to leave reviews. Especially if they love your service, your personality. Definitely recommend a review. Get the review so that you can be listed at the top of Google. Let's see. But I believe that is all. I have any tips or tricks. If you are interested in learning about general notary work and trying to piece everything together, all the small pieces, I do have the mobile notary training system, and it's different from the workshop. It's very, very different from the Savvy Notary Workshop. For everyone that's here and that's here and they already enrolled into the workshop. If you have, so let me put this out. If you already enrolled into this workshop, you don't have to. You have this program already. This program is called the Mobile Notary Training System, and in that particular system, to be honest, I created that for people who just want to do general notary work, and that's it. If you want to do general notary work and you need help setting it up and going through the steps on trying to set it up, I just created that portion of the course just for that. I do sell that part separately. For everyone that signed up for the workshop, you do get that part of your package for your year, so you don't have to worry about buying it again if you already in the workshop. But I have made that workshop, the training system. Let's see. I don't know. It won't let me put comments in here, so I gotta figure that part out, I guess. Let's see. Somebody said I want to do both. I recommend you go do both, Yolanda. Yolanda, if you want, I could set up a call with you. If you would like. But Yolanda, don't worry about purchasing it. It should be in your stub. If you don't see it, just let me know, and I'm more than welcome to send you the link. I'm pretty much available. I do respond to your emails, Facebook, even if it says talk to human. It is me. I don't know why it does that, but it is me that's there. And most of the time, it does it so fast to where I can't even type and tell you. So let's see. Someone asked a question. So did anyone have any questions about anything? I'm gonna see if I can fix this link and if it let me post some comments. Post the link. But you know what? I believe the link is actually in the description. So depending on where you at, the link is in the description, I believe. Or can I pin the comments? My guys, I'm still learning how to use this program. Oh. I set up the call for 12/7, 2:30 p.m. All right, Yolanda. If you need something sooner, just let me know. I'm open. I'm open. So if you need anything, let me know. LaShawn, do you have a Facebook page? Miss MS Mobile Notary, what kind of Facebook page? Miss Small said, yeah, I do. Yeah. Oh, okay. I do have my bad. You was kind of broad with the question, but yes, I have a personal page, and then I run all my business though, like strictly from my business page. So actually on Facebook, I'm the notary institution. And even another thing too for your business, you need a Facebook business page too. I should have said that. That's going to be the 10th tip. If you don't have a business Facebook page for your notary services, you are wrong. Please go get one. And I say that because, to be honest, some people do run their business from their personal pages, which is cool. Do what makes you happy. But if you want people to find you, people are not going to find you through your Facebook page. And sending a bunch of friend requests to random people is not it, to be honest. Because the thing is, sometimes people really do not need that service. So if you don't have a business Facebook page, I highly recommend that you go create one. It's very easy to do, very simple, very easy to do, to be honest. Facebook walk you through the process. Miss Eminem, the business page, I need you to assist me. So I do So I do have in the course where videos where I show you how to create your business page. I'm also working on adding different things in there, like showing you, different content to post, making your banners and stuff like that. So everything that you get, I always going to improve on it. Just find different ways that I can do to provide valuable content. So let me see. Let me focus on this link because I really want to figure this out. All right. So dang it, I'm about to read the comments. So I need okay. I'm only country over. I'm happy to network, but I haven't found many to open to do so. Mm-mm-mm. Okay. So Tracy said I did not want to use my personal page for business. Yeah, everybody's on Facebook, so I don't know. Everybody's on Facebook. And that's how actually a lot of people found me. I started on Facebook before I came to YouTube. I started on Facebook. I started literally on Facebook. All right, bye, Miss M&S. All right, so tomorrow I am going live tomorrow at 6 p.m. That's like my official live. I'm going to be going live tomorrow at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. There will be some changes coming with the live streams. My goal is to really have them like really more structured. But as far as like with some of the questions, I'm putting in like different paid membership programs on YouTube to where so like for example, if you have a question and you really want to answer it, it's going to, I believe it's $1.99 to have your questions submitted to the top, and I'll answer your question. Because sometimes on these live streams, it's a lot of questions. Sometimes it's questions not pertaining to the topic and stuff. But I do want to help. I want to help as many people as possible, and I do like to be compensated for my time a lot of times. So I will be creating the membership levels. Also, too, what's going to be changing is every Thursday I'm gonna be going live, but the replays won't be available at all. The only way to get access to them is if you become a member on the YouTube platform, and I believe that's at $24.99. But you'll have access to every replay, all the videos that you see live. You'll have access to them. And to be honest, I'm even thinking about just going in there and creating like different videos that I feel like that will be very helpful that have not aired live, but I will create videos to where as though you can go in there and watch just different videos about building your business. That's my goal. So that is all I have. Let's see. Let me see these comments. I'm nervous to get started. Tracy, don't be nervous. Don't nobody needs to be nervous. I'm subscribed and have been commissioned since 2016. Yes, I can set up one with you too, Miss Blue Waters. Don't be nervous, Miss Tracy. But everyone, I've been here for about an hour. I'm gonna go ahead and go. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Let me put the link in here. I wonder if I could pin the comment for the workshop. Oh, I think I can. I did it. I pinned the comment. Oh, I did it. Oh, you know what? So now I know how to do this. So everyone, thank you for being here. I have pinned a comment for the training system. If you're interested into doing general notary work, it is in the comment pinned at the top. And I wish everyone a blessed day. And I'll see y'all tomorrow, 6 p.m. Standard Time. I'll put out the topic tomorrow and let you know what we're going to go over. And that's pretty much it. And you have a great day.